Hello, what is going on, rail fans? We are here live in Stuart, Florida. Rail fan in the FEC Heritage Main Line. We already got a few listeners. Hello, 6706 Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Ball right. All right. So yeah, welcome to today's stream. Thank you for stopping by. We're just starting off today. Hello, Zachary Burt. Hello, Zachary. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Jeannie. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet today. We're just starting off, so still waiting on today's first catch. As soon as I was setting up today, hello, Cal, the SoCal Rail fan. Hello, Amtrak Rail fan 161. No action yet. Still, thank you all for stopping by. No action yet. Still, just starting off today. So, as soon as I was getting set up, I was about to start up the stream. Well, actually, I wasn't about to. I was about to set up the stream. Let you streamed once a month. I don't try to. That's just how it ends up being. But no, we're back here live again. So able to do more live streaming. Last time I was about to set up and then a train came, so I couldn't catch that on stream. So I've seen one today, but on stream we're hoping to catch more, as we do actually have a green signal. I don't know if anybody can see, but there's a signal block right over there, and it's displaying a diverging clear on the close track for a southbound train. So we should have something here sometime shortly. It is a scorcher today with barely any shade around my location. Other than under the bridge, which is unfortunately I cannot get to. I don't think that's a legal spot for me to be set up. So that's unfortunate. I don't think the sun should be too much of an issue, because it should be getting under a building soon. It is only 4, so I don't expect the sun to be lowering too much anytime soon. But the steady breeze here, because we are kind of we're a little close to the St. Lucie River, which is literally just past these condos over here, which is very close. So it should be okay. We should be fine. I don't expect anything to overheat, because we are getting a steady breeze, even though the sun feels like it's about 5 feet from my face. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be waiting for some bright line traffic today. It is Saturday, so the majority of the FEC freight trains we're used to seeing, we probably will not be seeing today. Although that doesn't mean we won't see any. We're going to try and see if we can get one FEC train today, which will most likely be Florida East Coast FEC 191. That is a daily trash train. We saw that yesterday's stream. I think we got a train here. I think it's train time. I think there's a railroad crossing behind me. It's out of my view, but I think I just heard it activate. We might have a train here. It might be train time here early. As I might be incorrect. I don't think I actually did. Unfortunate, but we'll get it here eventually. Never mind. Nope, here it is. Train time. I spoke too soon. I'm going to go quiet so I can record it. Be sure to wave, chat. It is train time. And there we go for the first catch of today's stream. A southbound bright line, which will be the first early catch of today's stream. So we got a little horn show right there, a little horn salute. Favorite colored bright line train, awesome. I loved it, yes sir. Horn salute, yes sir. So this is the first catch of today's stream. And we're gonna get it early here too. So, barring any streaming issues, technical or physical difficulties, this stream should be uploaded to YouTube, because we caught that one train. For those who don't know how I determine whether I'll upload a stream to YouTube or not, I determine it based on if I catch a train. If I do, it gets uploaded to YouTube. If I don't, I just delete it. JARR in Florida? Yeah, hello, Mid-Hudson Railfanner. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good so far. We're just starting off. We're only 5 minutes in, and we already have our first catch of the day. So if you want to see that, go back about 2 or so minutes. It was a southbound bright line. So the signals have deactivated, which means there's nothing in the block heading southbound, which doesn't mean we won't catch a northbound. I think I'm hearing him blow for the crossings down in downtown Stuart. I can hear him blaring his horn, but I'm pretty sure that was him. I don't think that's the other train north of me. So first catch of the day, not bad. Second catch for me, first catch for the stream. So, all right, that's pretty good. Playing a bright line game on Roblox, nice. Just gonna adjust y'all's camera really quick here. Oh man, I don't know. I may have to move us somewhere or find us some shade because do you know when you're leaving to head here in NY? Not next Wednesday, the Wednesday after that. And also, I'm gonna be hitting multiple locations. If you want to choose which locations I will hit, join the Discord server. We do have a public polling going on right now, this is making a great segment into a sponsorship for the Discord server. Yes, that's right. We have a Discord server. It is a great server, honestly. You can just join and hang out with other rail fans. You'll always be notified when I upload. Me who's already a member. When I upload, you'll be notified when I upload and go live, do a live stream. So be sure to go ahead and join that. It'll be in the pinned comment in approximately a few seconds. Oh, whoops. So look at the chat right about now. You will see the link to join. It has just been pinned. So go ahead and join that. And you can vote on what spot I will be hitting. The decision is between Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, and Greencastle and Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. So go ahead and vote in that, if you will. Looks like we already have some members joining up. So yeah, go ahead, join up and look and notices and announcements. And scroll a little bit up, you'll be able to see it there. It's looking like Harper's Ferry is winning. Yes, sir, Mid-Hudson. Thank you for saying that. Join and then vote where he goes to hit up next. Yes. So it looks like Harper's Ferry is just barely winning. So if you want to see me go to Greencastle, be sure to join the Discord server and vote. If the vote stays the same, then it will be Harper's Ferry. So I will be doing multiple streams in downtown Ashland, Virginia. I'll be staying there for 3 days, 2 nights. So expect quite a few streams from that location. And then I'll either do a couple streams at Harper's Ferry or a stream at Greencastle and a stream at Shippensburg. The choice is up to you guys. As my device that I'm using to go live with, it seems to be getting a little hot now. I don't know if we can change that and it start cooling off, but I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a good sign. I hope I can make it, but have to wait and see. So if the stream does end up shutting off because of an overheating issue, the stream will be taken off of YouTube and will not be uploaded. So that's unfortunate there. So before we do that, join the Discord server in case if that does happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute the audio real quick and see if I can do something to cool this thing off real quick. All right, we're back now. Sorry about that. Hopefully, I've learned some tips and tricks to help keep this cool because I have had overheating issues before. So we're hoping not to replicate that. So now we wait for the next catch. It should hopefully be some more Brightline action. And if we're lucky, we'll catch ourselves a freight train here too. Signal block is still deactivated. There we go, there's one. For those who don't know, last stream, 191 runs an hour early on Saturdays. Interesting, so we might end up seeing him then. For those who don't know, we were joking about it last stream. Whether how many people will see Honk on any given stream. Last time, when I was in downtown Stuart, it actually ended up being a lot. I think we were at like 8 or 9. I wasn't counting. I was counting mentally, but there's our first one right there. Give him a little horn salute while driving by. Let me go ahead and fix y'all's view really quick. Actually, I think you were pretty much fine. There we go. So according to Zachary, which he has been a very reliable source, we could have ourselves a Florida East Coast freight train, which is a southbound train. It runs about an hour early each day, so we could see him. But our goal is just to see as many trains as we can. And hopefully we can catch ourselves quite a few bright lines. For the plan for tomorrow, I hope to do a live stream tomorrow as well. If so, that'll also be in downtown Stuart, Florida, and that'll probably just be it would be a short stream. We'd only be out for about an hour and a half to catch about 4 bright lines and then call it a day. I don't want it to be long. I'd prefer it to be quite short, just to get some more bright line action on camera and get another stream in. But that's the goal for tomorrow. Nothing's set and done. Really, don't expect there to be a stream tomorrow until you get a notification or see on the YouTube page that I am live. I'm gonna try and be doing more streams. I'm gonna try my best, but there's no guarantees. But that is the goal. I know I've said it before, what the goal is, and I've said no guarantees, so I haven't been able to stick up to that, but the goal is to do more streams. So that's what we're going to be trying to do as much as I can. Hello, Hughley Railfanning. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We already have our first catch, which was about 10 minutes ago. So we want to go ahead and see that. It was a southbound bright line, which made our first catch of today's stream. We're also hoping to catch some more bright line action along with Florida East Coast 191 daily Monday through Saturday garbage train. If we're lucky, we could also see some other FEC trains that are late, unscheduled. Then you want to visit my area, get some Metro North and look at some very nice scenery. I would love to, man. I would love to, Mid-Hudson Railfanner. But unfortunately, that is not in my deck of cards right now, and that would be very out of the way. Hello, Brian Rock Rail fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay today. We've only seen one train, which was about 10 minutes ago, so we want to see that. Go back about 10 minutes. It was a southbound Brightline, and thank you for stopping by. Hello, Eugene. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We already have our first catch, and we're waiting on some more here. I'd expect 191 to be the only FEC for today's stream. So do I. But this is the FEC we're talking about, so you never know. Oh yeah, you'd have to drive an extra 4.5 hours just to get to Fairport, yeah. Nope, definitely not in the goal. Definitely not on the deck of cards there for when I'm driving up. I'm doing good today, good afternoon. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing pretty well. We're trackside, so I definitely cannot complain. It's depending on how long it takes for you to divert off your original course. Well, here's the thing. I'd have to get extremely close to New York City. Not something I really want to do right now. It's very hot today. Yep, today's a killer. I read the temperature. We were in the triple digits. It's not even summer yet. So, scorcher today. It's gotten cooler. Cooler, especially next to the sea breeze. We're kind of near the sea breeze. I'm literally, if I just go straight that way, I'll walk right into the river in about 50 steps. So, just these condos are literally right on the water. So. Yep, today is a scorcher, but we're getting through it here. Last day of school was yesterday. Graduated in 1 week. Nice, congratulations, man. That is a hard feat to make, trust me. So yeah, nice job, man. Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, finals for everybody's coming up. I got mine all next week, so yeah. The final day of classes is June 15th, then I have finals. All done by the 28th, yep. Yeah, I've already had my last day of classes. I'm in the middle of my finals rotation now. May 28th is the last day forever. Nice. Nice, nice. So I guess you're graduating too, Hewley. Congratulations, man. You made it. That's correct. Yes, sir. All right. Congratulations, man. All right. So we should have ourselves some more action. And of course, for this stream, and hopefully we'll have ourselves some good action for next streams and all the streams following that. So yes, like I said, I'm going to talk about the plans again real quick. Hope to do a stream in Ashland. I hope to do multiple streams in Ashland. And depending on where I go, I hope to do a few streams at that location too. I say a few, it's most likely going to be a couple because it's going to be 2 days, 1 night. So evening stream and then a morning stream. For Ashland, I hope to do an evening stream, then a morning stream. And then midday will go by, then that evening I'll do another stream. So 2 streams 1 day, y'all are getting spoiled. And then a morning stream after that, and then probably an evening stream the very next day, and then a morning stream. So you're gonna have back-to-back days with multiple streams. That's the goal. Nothing's set in stone until it happens, but that's the goal. Is to have back-to-back multi-stream days. And see what kind of action we can get. Hello, Train Dude 8901. What's up, guys? I'm now officially on summer break. Nice. Congratulations, man. Luckier than the rest of us. I'm at 1 to go. 1 week to go before it's all over. So here's like an idea or a concept I've been thinking about doing. When I get up to New York, we all have plans to chase trains along some NS route up there, some Norfolk Southern route. So I've been wanting to do, like, maybe I could do live train chasing. Or I could chase whatever train we choose to chase, but I do it on a live stream with you guys as well. I don't know how that idea would work out. I think it would end up being pretty cool. Well, Paco, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We have our first train of the day, which was about 15 minutes ago. Excuse me. Waiting on some more. Don't forget about the meetup ever, July 26th in Fairport. Yes, sir. I will not forget about that. You could test it out. I plan on doing that. Hello, Garcia. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have 1 catch, waiting on some more. Depending on all the traffic passing by me right now, I'm going to make the assumption that the vehicle bridge along Dixie Highway, which is the road right next to me, it has just lowered. So it must have been backing up the cars, and now they finally got the green to go. So that's my guess. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. Cannot complain. I'm trackside. I hope everyone else in the chat is doing the same. I'm going up to Folkestone in July, funny enough. Oh, nice. Man, that's going to be a scorcher. Next to the Okefenokee Swamp, that's going to be humid. Good luck, man. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to hit the camera there. Yeah, I love Folkestone. I love Railfanning Folkestone. I have one issue with it. Every time I do a stream there, I don't know what it is, but my stream will always crash, and it's only specifically there. I have not had a problem anywhere else. No, that's not true. I had one problem somewhere. I had one problem in Macedonia. Was it Macedonia or Macedon? I don't know. I can't remember. It's somewhere up in New York. It was east of Fairport. I had one problem there where the stream was kind of cutting in and out, getting a little laggy. It ended up resolving itself. But anyway, so yeah, I have had, but that's like the only time where streams would just turn off. So very weird. Okay, the signal's just turned on over there. The signal block has flipped on for a southbound. All red right now, so the bridge is probably gonna be lowering. No, not there, Mid-Hudson Railfanner. It's Macedon or Macedonia. Something like that. I don't think it's Adonia. I think it's Macedon, but I'm not sure. You think I don't know about the humid heat? I dealt with 17 humid hot summers in South and Southern Florida. The 18th humid hot summer. Yes. Yeah. It's humid here as well, man. It is very hot. It's a scorcher. It's actually getting hotter right now as we speak. The breeze kind of stopped. Macedon. All right, perfect. Thank you, Mid-Hudson Railfanner. So yeah, I've been there. I don't know how to properly say it either. No, I thought it was Macedonia. For some reason, I thought there was an ia at the end of it. If you can't tell, I know about humid hot summers. Yeah, so do I, man. I mean, I have to come back here in August and September. It's disgusting. Here we go. We got a little breeze coming in now. But I'm sweating as we speak. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that the camera will be good. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping we can cool this thing down here. If you notice the audio turned off, that was me. I did that manually. That's my bad. Or not my bad, but I did that manually on purpose so I could try and cool this thing off. I noticed the screen keeps getting darker and darker, and I keep getting more and more worried. There is a place I can back it up to, but it would be behind a road, which would be a bad thing. It'll be behind this road next to me where you hear the cars going by. So yeah, if the stream starts lagging where it keeps repeating lines or just shuts off, just know the stream probably overheated. As of course my tripod is never mind. In the Brightline train game and Roblox, it also has FEC freight trains. Nice. So yeah, we might start moving over to a shaded area, which I think is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and migrate here a little bit. This is another tripod that you are also seeing. We're moving here. Right over here should be a more shaded area. Hopefully it will cool us down. I can already feel the temperature difference, if I'm being honest with you. Don't worry, I'll fix the camera here in a second. Yeah, I can feel the temperature difference. Come on. Sorry, this tripod's very janky. And for whatever reason, the connector where it connects to the part of the camera, for whatever reason, that screw's not high enough. So I can't really tighten anything I put on the tripod. Whether it be a camera holder or a actual camera. It's not tight enough. It can't get tight enough, so that's unfortunate there. Yeah, quite frankly, I don't think I'd really recommend the tripod that I have. If anybody asked. The other tripod, however, the other tripod I have that you just saw on stream, I would recommend that. That is a good one. Yeah, I can already hear my I can already feel my camera going down in heat-wise. That made more sense in my head. I can already feel my camera cooling down. So, there we go, mission accomplished. But yes, it is a scorcher. Hello, McDuffie. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We have one catch today, waiting on some more. It is 5:17, so we should have ourselves the 6 o'clock, or excuse me, the 5 o'clock southbound train here within the next 10 or so minutes. Although the last one was pretty late. So I don't know. But we should have ourselves some train action sometime in the near future. So yeah, we're hoping on some train action here soon. Pardon me, I don't hear anything. In front of me, I obviously don't see anything. So, it could be a northbound first. For those who don't know, you have to go to Google. It's unfortunately not on YouTube. But if you go to Google and search up Stuart Drawbridge webcam, there is a way you can actually find it. It's on its own private website. But the Stuart Drawbridge does have its own webcam. So if you want to look it up, just look up on Google Stuart Drawbridge webcam, and you'll be able to pull it up. I'll be a manager, mod, or something. I want to help out here. No, unfortunately, I only do mods for people I know personally. Every mod I know personally, and I can personally trust. So unfortunately, no. What to do is Macedon. It's pronounced Miss As Done. Macedon. Is that how I pronounce it? Did I pronounce it right? Macedon? Zacedon or something? Yeah, I'm not gonna question you. Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, that's it. Macedon? Macedon, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah. There's a website you can check the entrance. Yes, I tried doing that. I went to the website. It's not that accurate, honestly. So it's not accurate. Where are the signals? Right over here. I don't think they're too visible on the camera. Oh, it looks like they locked it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So they ended up locking the webcam. So never mind. Forget everything I said about the Stuart Drawbridge webcam. They ended up locking it. You need to become a member, and I don't feel like doing all that. So yeah, okay. So I'll go. Hello, Flower City Rails. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay. We have our first catch. We already have one catch in today. Waiting on some more. As right now, we're gonna go and zoom in so the chat can see the signals. I think you can see them right now. There they are right there. See, you can't really tell they are signals too well. They don't really show up too well on the webcam, but I can see them pretty clearly from here. They are all red. So they're probably set up for either A, northbound, or B, the bridge is not fully lowered. I don't know. I can't see the bridge from here. I'm gonna ban all the signals and trains. Okay, just joking. Okay. All right, so yeah. What Aperture Science? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good. Action's been pretty. Not action's been pretty good. Action's been okay today. We have ourselves one catch. Still waiting on some more. You say what there? I assume you have a question. If you do have a question, please let me know. That's what I love. That's why I love the chat here, the chat function here for the stream. People can ask me questions. I kind of, instead of doing a Q&A video, I do these so people can ask questions in chat. Where is that? We are in the northern part of Stuart, Florida, just north of the train drawbridge. If you take Dixie Highway, that is the road next to me. Right here is the Roosevelt Bridge. So you go, this is the north crossover of the Roosevelt Bridge when they cross the tracks. The bridge cam is just broken. You don't need to become a member. Ah, okay. Wow, I'm more reliable than the bridge cam. And that's saying something. Anyway. So yeah, that's the Roosevelt Bridge. This is the north crossover of the train tracks. Sounds like we have some police on the way. Cop went flying by. Hello there. Hello, Roads, Rails. Roadways of Western New York. Figured I'd stop by. Well, welcome, man. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We have ourselves already one catch today, which was earlier. Waiting on some more. The signals are showing indication. Nothing yet, but we do have the signals are on. You know what? Life is not easy. Ain't that the truth? But the signals are activated, but they don't show indication. Hello, Tropical Railroad. Hello, Tropical Productions. Tropical Railroad Productions, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Action's been all right. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more. Right now, it's about the time we should see ourselves a train here, a Brightline train. It's 5:25, so I'm assuming there is signal indication for a train that is probably heading northbound. Probably the northbound is going to get priority over the south because there's no indication yet right now. So that's probably going to be first. Then after that will be the southbound. I guess they're pushed more near the back on weekends. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I learned something today. Nice. What was that? So we should have ourselves at least something here. So we should have ourselves something here sometime in the future. It's most likely going to be a northbound, but it could be a southbound too. Maybe train accident? Nah. Signals would have shut off if there was a train incident. Because they would, if there was a train incident, they would not be dispatching trains. They'd halt all trains and they'd turn off all the signals. There's no need to have them running. How the Florida East Coast system works is if there's a train near or in a block, in a signal block, the signals will flip on. But if there's nothing indicated for that area, they don't stay on and display red. They just shut off. This is common practice amongst plenty of railroads. Some of them they just stay on, and some of them they just turn off. Very incredibly unlikely. Well, not for Brightline. Although it wouldn't be a railroad accident, it would be a train hit a car. But still, same applies. For some reason, a Brightline train statistically hit a car is way up than any other railroad. I wonder why. But it's still more in the realm of possibilities than almost any other incident for a Brightline train. But still, it's very unlikely. Anyway, how's your family doing? It's doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Definitely cannot complain. Yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty well. Thank you. I hope you guys are doing the same. What's your trains? Well, I've always been interested, pretty much ever since I was a young boy. It starts like every rail fan starts. It starts with Thomas, and the majority of them end up growing out of it. But people like me, we don't, and we keep and that's where the hobby of train watching and rail fanning starts. And that's why I do what I do. The majority of rail fans cannot answer to the question why, because we really don't know why. We just know that we like it. We can't really pinpoint an exact reason. We just know that we like it. And that reigns true for me and plenty of other rail fans that I know. We just like the hobby. Up until 3 days ago, we had quite a streak going of days without incidents. Oh, really? Let's go. What was it, 5? I'm kidding. But, yeah, I wonder how long it was. It's like an art, yeah? Kinda. I mean, it's an art of photography, really. Basically how I got interested, no one knows why. We see a train, we get excited. It's not explainable farther than that. Exactly, so. Yeah, we can't tell you why. We just tell you that we do. One Brightline clipped the car about 2.5 weeks ago, but it got going again quite quickly. For that, a whole month. Nice. So let's go. We're keeping the premiums low now. Let's go. We're keeping the insurance premiums low. Yeah, this is the life enjoyed. Yes, sir. So I guess that pretty much answers your question why we like it. If you can really call that an answer. Because really, the answer is no answer. I guess it's one of those questions where it's like none of the above or all of the above. I guess in this case, it'd actually be more of all of the above. Brightline has shuffled the schedule sometimes instead of staying consistent. That's what I think what's happened here today. The answer is... Ain't that the truth? It's hard to keep track of it all. Yeah. That's one little annoying thing about Brightline. They can't keep the same schedule to save their lives, which really would be pretty bad. Really would be pretty bad for customers. But then again, also you got to remember Brightline is not a commuter service. Oh, they got a new Saturday schedule today? Oh, so there is a new schedule today. That's interesting. I had no idea about that. That's news to me. But yeah, you would think that'd be annoying, but also Brightline is not a commuter service. It's a luxury intercity service. So I guess that's pretty much why they can do what they do without too much repercussions. Hello, Bentley, the Plant City Rail fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action hasn't been too great today. We only have one train so far, and we're waiting on some more. How's life treating everyone? Well, life's been all right. I'm trackside right now, so definitely cannot complain. I read a news article about Boca Raton Station being affected by the changes, and it's causing problems for passengers. Well, there you go. They must be thinking they can get more money out of the trains. I mean, I don't know. Exaggerating, but still fair. Yeah. So it looks like my plan worked. I moved out of the sun and more into a shaded area, and everything's been going pretty well so far. My equipment has cooled down, which is great, and the wind has felt nice, so that's good. Life has been going on. I can and can't complain. It's true for almost everybody, ain't it? So most likely the first train here will be a northbound Brightline service, and after that will be south. I might Railfan folks in Georgia soon. Nice. Well, I hope you do, man. Good luck out there. There's a lot of stuff in life. Ain't that the truth? But Bentley, the Plant City Railfan, good luck, and I hope you get out there, man. Get yourself some good stuff. I know the Seaboard Family Lines is in the area. It was on a coal train. I think it was trailing on a coal train recently. I think it was CO40. Could have been. Don't know. I just know it was in the area. Also, another train was in the area. I had no idea about it. I would have went out to go see it today if I knew it was on Amtrak 98. It's literally one of the only Amtrak not Heritage special units I have not seen. Amtrak 301. It's been on Orlando Coal Service. Oh, really? I never knew that. But it was on Amtrak 98. It was Amtrak 301. The special SC44, not SC44, ALC44. Or excuse me, not ALC44, ALC42. It's the black one with the black 50-year anniversary unit. So that's unfortunate. I would have went out to go see that one. If I would have saw that, I would only have one to go. There's two Amtrak special units I have not seen. Amtrak 100, the Midnight Blue, and Amtrak 301. Still got to see those two. Because I recently saw for the first time Amtrak 164. That was the first time I ever saw it. I like Amtrak 306 ALC. Nice. It's not my problem. But yeah, it's unfortunate that I missed that. If it comes by on Monday or Tuesday, I might go out to see it. I don't know. But yeah, that went through today. I was a little disappointed by that. I've seen like every Amtrak Heritage except the Phase 1s and the Day 1 ALC 42. Yep. I've seen all of the Heritage units. I've seen the Pepsi one, the Pepsi can one. I've seen 46. I've seen 108. I've only seen the Pepsi can once. It was leading 98 through the dark in Folkestone, so I want to get another good shot of that one. That's the only time I've seen it, but for me, all of them except 46, 145, and 164. The ones that run to South Florida. Yeah, I saw 46. It led 98. The last time I saw it, it was leading 98 in Folkestone. 145. That was on. I caught that leading, I think 97 or 41. Couldn't remember. Heading south in Folkestone. And 164, like I said, it was trailing second. Leading 98 in West Palm Beach. So yeah, that's the only time. So I've seen all three. I've seen those three. I'm literally just missing 100 and 301, and I have them all. Oh, sorry, I have them all. I even had the one that recently burnt down. What was that? I can't remember what the name of that was. Was that It was the Phase 1. It was Amtrak Phase 1. I forget what number that is. Whatever number that was, I've seen that. Then I've seen all of the Amtrak special diesel locomotives. I still have to go see their electric special locomotives. I love 160, one of my favorite P42s. Oh yeah, 160 was the Pepsi one. 161 was the Phase 1. Ah, okay. Wonder where a train could be. I'm pretty sure it'll be here soon, man. Just gotta wait and see. I have much of a collection. I have 130, 100. Yeah, I 108 to the group yesterday. Nice. Haven't been able to see any Amtrak electric things. I haven't rail-fanned anything electric. I've only seen my first ever electric catch was when I went to the what museum was it? It was the Rochester Transportation Museum. They have a little old SEPTA. They have an old SEPTA streetcar that runs there. That's the first and only electric train I've ever seen. So, got lucky with that. I know I've been there a few times. Yep, I've only been there recording once. I was lucky enough to see that. I got to ride it too, which is also kind of fun. I've seen 642 and 600, but have bad photos of both. Yeah, I remember you talking about you seeing 642. I actually have a shirt with the old Amtrak 42 unit on it. That unit still exists. It's just in storage, right? Does anybody know the story behind that? That was a cop car that just passed me. It was an unmarked. But anyway, does anybody know the story behind that? How's everyone's day? I'm doing pretty good, man. Cannot complain. I'm trackside. I hope you all were doing the same. Those side in DC. Nice. What then? I wasn't paying attention. Amtrak 42, the P42 veterans unit. So yeah, I do not know what's wrong with it and why it's in storage, but I'm almost certain it has not been scrapped because I remember people still saying it. Oh, it's a mechanical nightmare. Got it. Man, I kind of wish they would repaint and renumber it. Now it's a training unit. Interesting. Are you next to a crossing? No. The closest crossing to me is there's a crossing right by the signals over there, and there's one behind me just out of view. Like, day started good and went downhill. Unfortunate. 66 was scrapped. Interesting. That's unfortunate. But yeah, sad it's a training unit. I wish they would just kind of repaint it and then put a actual veterans unit out there to see. Well, no, there is one. There's a cabbage car. For those who don't know, it is a... Those who don't know what a cabbage car is, Amtrak has these old units that they've gutted, and they've made them into cab cars and also baggage cars. So instead of the engine, that's where you put your baggage. Amtrak 161 is going to be scrapped. Yes, unfortunately, I saw that. I was lucky enough to catch him twice in Ashland leading regionals out there before the whole incident happened, so I got very lucky. Amtrak has a few P-42 cab cars. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't actually know that. Train time. Train time. Something's coming. I hear crossings. All right, so here comes the second. I almost saw 161 in DC. Nice. 9,700, 9,702. Nice, nice, nice. As here comes the second catch of today's stream. It seems to be a southbound Brightline. Let's go. It is train time. Rest in peace, Amtrak 161. Yeah. This looks to be the NYU wrap. We've seen this one before. But yes, it is train time. So I'm going to go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. It's train time. All right, we got shave and a haircut. Horn show with the NYU rap, yes sir. Amazing Brightline train, love it, yeah. So there's the second catch of today's stream, finally. And now we have a divergent clear on the close track. So we have signal indication. Nice shave and haircut too, yeah. Miami crews are known to do that. That's cool, I didn't know that. Perfect. Good to know the Miami crews are the friendlier ones. So there we go. That's the first catch of today. Second catch of today's stream. Excuse me. Let's go. So we have signal indication now. We have a diverging clear on the close track, the West Main, here for a Brightline. For another Brightline, I assume. It could also be FEC 191. We don't know. This is the 5 o'clock trains. I think we're going to try and stay live for the 6 o'clock trains and then call it a day after that. I don't know how you people will feel about that. Well, we'll ask once the next train comes through. So, yes, we have signal indication now for a southbound train. So now we're going to wait and see and wait for him to appear. Man, you can see that. You can't really see it on camera, but behind me around the bend, you can really see the heat coming off the rails today. It's a scorcher. Glad we could find ourselves some shade. So we've seen a couple trains already, so not bad. Seems like the new schedule killed the tracker. Not surprising. The tracker was unreliable anyway, so I haven't really been using it. But yeah, the train I caught off stream, that was the Red Bull wrap. Hello, Braden, Railfanner, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We've seen ourselves a couple of trains, including a northbound Brightline that just came by about 5 minutes ago. So if you want to see that, go back about 5 or so minutes. We've seen a couple trains, waiting on some more. But yeah, like I was saying, the train that we missed off stream, that we caught off stream, that was the Red Bull wrap. So now we've seen the NYU wrap, and I think a Brightline Bright Green. So I think the next train, what would the next train be? Because I know there's one other wrap that's out there. Oh, the next train might be the Palm Beaches wrap. Might be, not sure. When your plans to go to Folkestone, don't have any. I would love to go whenever, but unfortunately I have no plans to go to Folkestone anytime soon. But I might stop by there when I'm heading up to New York. I don't know. I'm gonna go do some stuff. See ya. All right, take care, Flower City Rails. Thank you so much again for stopping by. Take it easy, man. Next southbound is bright red. All right, so I wasn't correct. All right, so we should have a bright red Brightline. Mouthful. That should be what the signals indicate for. So now we wait. And we'll see what we can get. It's gonna be a southbound Brightline. Nope, yes, it will actually. My fault. Yes, this next train will be a southbound Brightline. It's got signal indication. For those who don't know, at the signals down there, it switches down to one track. This is the only part of the Brightline expansion, I believe, where it is a single track. I call it the FEC Heritage Main Line because that's what Brightline calls it. That is between them and the Caboose Mikey Junction, where they head west toward Lando. Hello, Kids Sap and Washington Adventures. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay today. We've seen ourselves a couple trains, waiting on some more. The Brightline game and Roblox at the Drawbridge Station. Oh, nice. That's Fort Lauderdale. Nice. I'm assuming that's the station. I don't know. That's the only station I know of that's close to a drawbridge, minus eventually Stuart. 208's on the move, but it's going to take about 2.5 hours, so yeah, we will not be catching him. We're going to try and see if we can wait for 191, but no promises. We might call it a stream after this next Brightline. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Actually, we're not even an hour in yet, so we might not actually. So yeah, I really want to keep tabs on 191 when that comes through. See if we can catch that. Ooh, it is a scorcher today. Any horde salutes to the stream? We've had quite a few. We've seen 2 trains. One of them was shaving a haircut, and one of them was a horn salute. So, not bad at all today. For horn action, that is. Rail action, not so much. It's been kind of slow. Kinda. But it's looking to turn around right now because we do have signal indication and we could have something here very soon. We had one train almost immediately starting today's stream. Then we had to wait about 40 or so minutes before we had our second one. Yes, the last bright line did. Yep. So yeah, we're waiting now for the next catch, which should hopefully be sometime soon. You know, I was gonna say this until I saw the train, and then I forgot to say it. But when I get monetized, hopefully on YouTube, I can add like membership stickers and then stickers for the live stream. I really want to add something like a train. I really want to add like a little like a picture. You know how like a little emoji, how Virtual Railfan has the little emojis of the trains. I kind of want to add something that's like train time on it. I think something like that would be pretty cool. That's kind of something I would like to add, but don't really know if... We plan on making any Railfan movies? When... Oh. Whoops. Sorry about that one, chat. When you plan on an ad, music? Probably not going to be making any music with it, but I do plan on making a Catches of May. Then after I do that, I should go back to the weekly upload schedule, and that I hope to keep. I say this now, and it's probably not going to stay like that, but over the summer I hope to do weekly uploads of catches of trains that I've caught, and then once summer ends, it's probably going to go back to monthly, but it could stay weekly. I don't know. I'm going to try my best. But yeah, the Trains of May, expect that to come out soon. Hello, Justin Florida Railfanner, welcome to the stream, thank you for stopping by. Action's been alright, we've seen ourselves a couple trains, waiting on some more. Can't wait for summer too, can't wait. Be back trackside on the BNSF Seattle sub, nice. Yeah, for me, I can't wait to be trackside along the Rochester sub or whatever rail line I get to. There is actually multiple rail lines that I Railfan up there in New York. There's a short line and 2 class 1s. The Livonia, Avon, and Lakeville. Hello, Bowser Jr. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It's been all right. We've seen ourselves a couple trains waiting on some more. Also, we're officially over an hour into today's stream, so do with that what you will. But yeah, I hope to Railfan the CSX Rochester sub, Livonia, Avon, and Lakeville main line. That's our short line, and the Norfolk Southern tier line. So I hope to Railfan those lines, catch myself a couple trains at least each, and see what else I can catch. Also, there is a RNS line. Oh, train time, chat. Train time. I'm gonna go quiet so I record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. It's train time. And there we go. Third catch of today's stream. Nice bright line red train. Yes, sir. Hello. Snowdle's HTF Floridian Railfan Productions. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. You came at a good time. That's the third catch of today's stream. Waiting on some more. That's the third catch of today's stream. And it might be our last. I don't know. I'll leave it up to the chat. See what y'all decide. Do y'all want to hang out for the 6 o'clock trains, which won't be for a little bit? Or do you guys want to call it a day now? It's all up to you guys. I see that last train route in the corner here. Would you guys like to stay out, or do you guys want to call it a day here? All up to you guys. When anyone usually comes. So I'd stay and wait. Okay. So it looks like we got 2 for staying out. I would stay out for more train catches. Heading out, see ya. All right, thank you, Mid-Hudson Railfanner, for stopping by. Take it easy, man. So it looks like we're going to stay out for the 6 o'clock bright lines. That is the choice, and that'll be final. I saw like 8 bright line trains in one day. Nice. On my birthday, nice. So we're going to stay out and catch the 6 o'clock trains, then after that we'll call it a day. Sometimes, usually, our FEC freight train will come out around this time, so we'll wait and see. Signals are still on. They could also turn off soon. But they're still on right now. So, wait and see what they do. We're going to stay out either way, but we're going to wait and see what they do. We could have indication for FEC 191. The garbage train, I know, carrying waste management loads south. So, we're going to wait and see what the signals indicate, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to say this now, but they're still on, and last time I thought they turned off quicker. But they're still activated right now, so that could mean that 191 is near the area. I don't know if I just heard it or not. I doubt I did. I thought I did, but 191 is meant to have some good power. Nice. I hope it does. I don't know if I just heard it. I doubt it did. I'm your new subscriber, by the way. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, man. I very much appreciate that. And welcome aboard. I'm glad you're joining us today. So we're going to stay out. We might have ourselves some FEC action today, along with some more bright lines. That's going to be the goal. 2 more bright lines and an FEC. The lights are still on, and I don't think they're going to turn off until another train comes. So we wait and see now. Hello, Amtrak 2016. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have ourselves about 3 trains waiting on some more. There's no traffic coming at me. I'm your new subscriber. Oh, thank you, Bentley, the Plant City Rail fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, man, for joining. Not welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining, man. I appreciate your subscription, and welcome aboard. There's no traffic coming at me, so I think both bridges have raised in order to get some boats past, and then they'll lower again. I think that's why the lights are red. So they're probably going to stay red until we get some traffic coming this way, which I think I see something. So yeah, I think the bridge may have just relowered again. So yeah, now we're going to wait and see what we can get. Didn't expect you to be that active in reading the chat when I first joined the stream. Yeah. I love interacting with the chat. It's one of my favorite things about streaming. So I just realized we've only had one guy acknowledge the stream today. Only had one guy do a little horn salute while driving by. Oh, looks like I'm not the only rail fans either. How you doing today? Pretty good, man. Cannot complain. I hope everyone else in the chat's doing the same. I think we got some more rail fanners on the Roosevelt Bridge up here. I'm not going to turn my camera to acknowledge them because that'll make it too blatant, but I think there are some other rail fanners up there. So be sure to look later today or tomorrow for some rail fan shots on top of the Roosevelt Bridge. The signals are still on. So those things are probably for indicating FEC 191. So he's probably will be here soon. Yeah, they definitely have tripods. So they're definitely rail fans. It's kind of weird. So you might be able to see me in a few shots or two. You might be able to see me in their shots if you find the videos on YouTube. I definitely cannot interact with them. So yeah, you might be able to see me in some other rail fanning content soon. Have you filmed Sunrail before? Yes, I have. I've rail fanned. There's only one spot I've rail fanned Sunrail ever. That was at Sunrail's Tupperware station. I've seen quite some train action there. Seen some Sunrail trains, some Amtrak trains, and I was lucky enough to catch CSX M457 roll technically north, railroad south, but technically north through the station. Hello, Paul, the Rail Fanner. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves about three trains today, waiting on some more. Hello, F59PH. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves about a few trains, waiting on some more today. About 3 or so, waiting on some more. The signals are on. We believe that this is for a Florida East Coast train, but we're just gonna wait and see. Are you sure the Tropicana CSX Orange train exists? Technically. The actual road train, what it's usually known as, no, that does not exist anymore. But there is a local job that carries only Tropicana juice cars. And so we call that, rail fans will technically call that the Tropicana juice train. Because I guess it technically is. I was gonna go out rail fanning, but unfortunately the weather's been really bad last night. Unfortunate. Weather's really bad here. It looks beautiful, but it feels like 100 degrees out. Fortunately, I was able to find some shade. 191 should be here soon. I'm on top of the bridge waiting for them to pass. Oh, hello, Matt's Trains. Welcome to the street. Thank you for stopping by, man. So I know who you are. I've actually met you before. I think we met on the U.S. Sugarland Express. I got impacted by a tornado. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope everybody is okay there. I think the Sunray horns, they're awful in a very good way. So yeah, Matt's Trains, it's a pleasure seeing you, man. And it's a pleasure to see you up there on the bridge, so. There you go. There's where you'll possibly see me in the shots. Hello, Kalamazoo area rail fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, how you doing? I'm in Florida right now. Nice. Wow, that must have been a long way. That's a long ways away from home, assuming that you actually live in Kalamazoo. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves about 3 trains today, waiting on some more. But yeah, Matt's Trains, it's a pleasure to see you out here again, and thank you for stopping by. And Truck 301 was leading PO98 today. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier on stream. I was a little disappointed that I didn't know about it, and if I did, I probably would have been able to go out for that. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. JARR, I subbed to your channel because I caught an FEC with 2 similar zebra stripe paint units passing by. Nice, and thank you so much for your subscription, man. I appreciate it, and welcome aboard. You know, my family flew down here for vacation, staying for 8 days. Nice. So whereabouts are you staying, man? Don't give actual location, just kind of give your look around your area. I might be able to help you with some rail fanning if you can break out for a few hours. You going to Plant City tomorrow? Nice. Good luck. I've been to Plant City only once. Fort Myers at my grandparents'. Nice. So yeah, I can't help you out there. Don't really know the traffic. I only know the traffic here on the East Coast. So good luck, baby. Just try and find some train. Can't rail from the FEC, sadly. Yeah, maybe try and find some train tracks and see what you can catch. But yeah, good luck at Plant City. I've only been there once. I was there for pretty much a whole day, and all I could remember is really my camera equipment malfunctioning. And I re-looked at shots, and I think I only caught about 3 or 4 locals. It was a very slow day. But then again, that was in the height of COVID. So, hello, Geneva Sub Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves about 3 trains, waiting on some more. But yeah, I think Plant City, I only saw like 3 locals, and that was about it. But that was at the height of COVID, so no Amtrak. I've been to Plant City like 6 or 7 times this year. Nice. Is there a railroad crossing back there? No, there's one ahead of us over here. You can barely see it. It's by the signals out there, if you can see there. But behind me, there is one, yes, but it's behind a curve, and you can't see it. You can hear it, though. Only train in Fort Myers is the Murder Mystery train and the weekday freight locals. There's a nice park called Lakes Park, though. It has train rides. Oh, there you go. Maybe you could tail out there and do a little bit of rail fanning. I say do a little bit of rail fanning, but catch the train rides out there. Maybe catch some freight locals out there as well. And the murder mystery train would actually make for a nice shot. You're there for 8 days, so I'm almost certain you'll be able to find yourself some time. I think Fort Myers, the freight locals, I'm pretty sure that's short line. Although it could be CSX, I don't know. But I think it's probably the short line of the Florida West Coast Railroad. Although I don't know. Someone will have to correct me. I'm not familiar with the Fort Myers area railroad. If I were you, I would do some research on it. Maybe near the end of your trip, you could break out for a few hours and see if you can catch something. Fort Myers is the Seminole Gulf Railroad. Oh, yes, yes, okay, I do know a little bit about that. They got some decent power, don't they? I've seen Amtrak 37. No, I don't believe I have. Although I might have, I don't know. Seminole Gulf Railroad, so I do know a little bit about that, yeah. Yeah, I think they got some good power out there, so you might be able to catch yourself the freight locals and the murder mystery train, along with whatever trains at that park. If anything, I'd maybe want a gun for that park and the murder mystery train. I would maybe want a gun for catching those. I might make for some interesting shots. So the lights are still all red. So I don't know if the bridge is up or not, or if they're indicating for a southbound, or excuse me, a northbound train to come through first. I don't know. Northwest Dixie Highway is the road you're at to Railfan, right? Well, that is the Dixie Highway. That is the road next to me, correct. Also, I just confirmed that TRCX rebuilt F40s, receiving all new schemes. Nice. I knew it. Yep. Something wrong, Huey? Nothing better than you gonna edit my... It's the best rail fender. Oh, I appreciate you, Dean, with Sub Productions. I got what you were... I know you just deleted your message, but I got what you were trying to say. I appreciate that. Thank you. Do you have a Discord account? Yes, I do. Look at the pinned comment. Is it pinned? I'm gonna go double check, make sure that's pinned, but that is the Discord server. Be sure to join it. If not, I'll post it. Don't worry. Be sure to join the Discord server linked in the pinned comment. Yep, it's pinned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But be sure to check that. It is in the pinned comment. And join the server. And if you want to, go to the notices and announcements channel near the top of the server. And be sure to go and vote on what spot you'd like to see me stop, because I'm going to be heading up to New York soon, driving up, and there are Railfan locations along that way. So, I can only do one of the two that I mentioned. So be sure to vote with what you want to see. Right now, it's pretty much a split decision. So, eating Dino, Nuggies, editing, watching the best Railfan. Appreciate that, thank you, and I hope your editing goes well. F40s are staying the same. Interesting. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to accept it right now, Floridian Rail Productions. I'm not going to accept it right now because I'm busy streaming, of course. But yeah, go ahead and send me one. I'll get back to you when I can. You're the best rail fan in Florida. Keep up the great work. You are the best man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So the signals are still all red, so we're still waiting here for for the next train. Most likely will be FEC 191. So, still no indication yet. We're going to wait here. But yeah, I appreciate that, Amtrak Railfan 161. Thank you. The serious, are you making a new video in New York? Yes, I'll be making many videos when I'm up in New York. Many Railfan videos, mainly around the Rochester area, but there will also be some other weekly railroad train compilations mixed in there as well. As this camera's a little tilted, there we go, that should be better. It's train in the US. I would like to catch that Amtrak Railfan 161, but I'll be nowhere near it. I'm gonna be more western New York, unfortunately. Although I have seen an Acela once, technically, the Avea Liberty set. I caught a delivery set, I think like 2 years ago. Might be 3 years ago now, actually. I caught one of them delivery sets run through Rochester, New York, so I was lucky enough to see that. But the current modern Acelas, no, I have not seen that. I've filmed on the Acela Express before. Nice. But yeah, I've seen the Avea Liberties. I have not seen the actual Acela sets. Hello, CSX and CN trains. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves about 3 trains waiting on some more. It was last year. Was it last year? I don't think it was. It could have been. I mean, I don't know. It would be last year or 2 years ago now. All right, there we go. Signal indication. We have a diverging clear on the close track. So now we have signal indication here. Most likely FEC 191. I'm gonna be honest. I do like the Acela Avea Liberty sets, but its horn doesn't sound good compared to the old Acelas. I haven't heard the horn. It was being led by P42s, so I've never heard the horn. But I don't know. It's for 191, southbound Brightline. Is it for another 30 minutes? All right, so this is for 191. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera there. This is for 191. Florida East Coast action. Let's go. So yeah, I was not expecting that for today. So we're gonna get some Florida East Coast action, then a couple Brightlines, then we're gonna call it a day. I live like 300 feet from the CFRC tracks. Nice. So I bet you get some good action out there. Keep hearing them curse Sunrail Hornhounds. Yeah, I know they aren't the best, but it is what it is, I guess. But according to that during Tri-Rail's amazing anniversary celebration on June, they will have all special heritage units from the past to the modern. Interesting. I didn't think Tri-Rail had heritage units, but all right. I feel like Orlando is kind of a dead end for trains in its own way. Yeah, I see what you mean. Except for the good Sunrail, Amtrak, and CSX horns, yeah. Well, I seem to do pretty well around the Orlando area when rail fanning, so. My parents scammed me out of it when it came. I wonder how that happened. I've seen BNSF on a CSX today leading, but that's normal. I guess that's kind of normal, but still kind of cool. Get to catch foreign power. I know it's normal on the Rochester sub. They usually lead the grain and oil trains. Still cool to catch, in my opinion. If you haven't noticed, Sunrail 100, 109, and 105. The unrestricted P5 horns, they sound beautiful. Won't come out until next year in 2026. Yeah, I figured. And in 2026, it's gonna get delayed to 2027. 2027 will get delayed to 2028. The point is, it's probably not gonna come out. That game is always getting delayed. I doubt it's gonna come out. Isn't doing any heritage units, no reason to, and it'd be a complete waste of money. Yeah, I didn't think so. That sounded weird to me. You're gonna be dead before GTA 6. Yeah, probably. Most of us will. I'm joking, of course, but it'll probably come out, but I think it's gonna still keep getting delayed. Gates activated, gates are activated. All right, here comes FEC 191. It's train time, chat. Imagine if it has 430 on it. I would love that. But I hear gates, so I think it's train time. Northern Lights were more important. We never saw the Northern Lights. Unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, Healy. I thought I heard the gates. I might have been wrong. I might have been wrong on that train time call, although I doubt it. They might just be waiting to blow the horn. There we go. All right, so it's train time. Beautiful horn, by the way. This is gonna be nice. All right, train time, chat. I'm gonna go quiet time to record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. That was a good horn. Boy, you were right. That was some good power. Wow, 191 was a long one today. I was surprised by the top end. He usually only has trash, not those rock cars. So there we go. Good fourth catch of today's stream. Also, we got the second car to do a little horn show when passing by. I don't know if anybody heard that. But all right, there we go. Nice horn salute by a nice horn. That was a good horn, a nice horn salute. Let's see, I missed some chat, definitely. SD40 on GP38 trailing with the Hurricane paint scheme. A champion scheme and a Hurricane scheme. Nice. What are in those hoppers? Definitely rock. Gotta love it. Yes, sir. One was a good size. Yep, sorry about that. Sorry about the mute right there. Why didn't you turn? So I missed the third catch. What was it? It was a bright line. This was the fourth catch. That was a FEC freight train. Sorry, I missed some chat here. Opposite of the direction of the train. I thought it froze. No, welcome to Orlando Railfan Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If I missed your chat, please retype it. And that's at 12 at night. Yep, that used to be the old geometry brick train. I don't turn the camera because it's always often janky and not good with rotation with this tripod. So I just keep it a single direction. It makes it easier for me and the camera. So that's why I don't turn it. If you post something in the chat and I missed it or didn't read it, please let me know. I seen the CSX geometry train. Nice. I still haven't seen that. I saw the office car special though. So yeah, I really was not expecting 191 to be that long today. He was a decent size. And it's gonna be a while for the next Brightline train. Bye. Well, take care, Zachary. Speaking of taking care, I joined on my birthday the other day. Nice. Well, happy late birthday, man. With that, I think we're actually gonna call it today. There's not gonna be another train for a while, so we're gonna go ahead and call it today's stream. I know I said we'd wait till the bright lines, but I think I'm gonna change my mind here. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video stream, whatever it may be. I'm sorry I'm cutting this off so sudden, but I don't feel like staying out too much longer. It is brutal today, so we're gonna go ahead and call it. I think we got some good action today. So once again, thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next video stream, whatever it may be. Once again, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.